Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we will discuss about the associated glands of digestive system. Now, we will discuss one of the last important associated gland of digestive system, which was left in previous lecture, pancreas. In previous lecture, we will discuss about the salivary gland and liver. Now here we will discuss about pancreas. Students, pancreas is a fish-like, or you can say that fish-shaped structure lies just above the first part of the small intestine, duodenum. Duodenum is C-shaped structure, just lies below our stomach into the abdominal cavity, and just above the duodenum, this fish-shaped structure, or you can say that gland is present, which is mixed gland because it possesses exocrine as well as endocrine, both parts. The exocrine parts are secretes enzymes that helps in the process of digestion, whereas the endocrine parts is ductless and secretes important hormones that helps in control and coordination of central control and coordination of our body. Now we will discuss about both the exocrine as well as endocrine part of the pancreas. But first we will discuss about the exocrine part of the pancreas. This is a section cut from the duodenum, where a common pancreatic bile duct opens, through which the pancreatic juice and the bile juice mix together to help the process of digestion. Students, if in common sense you want to know about this part of the digestive tract, it means duodenum, then duodenum is just like a hearth, where, or you can say that fireplace, where the fire ignites and the process of combustion take place. When the bile juice and pancreatic juice both are secreted here, then there is a inflammatory burning sensation take place. That sensation helps in combustion of the food as well as the breakdown of complex organic and inorganic substances into the simpler form. This is the exocrine part of the pancreas. This apex region or pancreatic apex. Apex, also known as tail pancreas. This is the head part of the pancreas, or you can say that head of pancreas. Pancreatic duct, showing the exocrine part. And endocrine part of pancreas. This is the duodenum, the first part of small intestine. Hepatic duct, gallbladder, this duct helps in association with the liver, through which the bile juice is commonly secreted, and this helps in storage of the bile juice. This region indicates the common orifice. The orifice term means opening. Orifice for bile and pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. Then students, this is the structure of pancreas. Structure of pancreas. As I was telling that it has two parts, the exocrine part and the endocrine part. Exocrine part and endocrine part. What are exocrine part? The exocrine parts are enzyme secreting parts, enzyme secreting parts through which the digestive enzymes is secreted. The exocrine part of the pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice contains 6 enzymes. Yes, students, 6 enzymes this pancreatic juice contains. What are these? Pancreatic lipase, trypsin, chymotrypsin, pancreatic lipase, trypsin, chymotrypsin, pancreatic amylase. Next is erepsin, and the last one is carboxylase. These enzymes not only helpful in the oxidation of proteins, amino acids, but the lipase is helpful in the oxidation of lipid. Amylase and carboxylase enzymes breakdowns the complex carbohydrate substances are added into the simple ones. Now this is the endocrine part of the pancreas. The endocrine part of the pancreas, also known as islet of Langerhans, इन्हें जो है Langerhans की दीपिकाएं भी कहते हैं. Why they are so called? Because the cells are arranged in some manner that just like the earthen lamp. That's why the endocrine part of the pancreas is known as islet of Langerhans. This question will be very useful to the point of view of board as well as competitive examination, because it was always asked in such examination, where is islet of Langerhans situated or present, then you can be easily answer in pancreas, or you can say that endocrine part of the pancreas. This part secretes three important hormones by the special types of cells. These are insulin, a very important hormone nowadays. The most of the peoples after the age of 30-40 will suffering from a very crucial disease, that is diabetes. Due to absence or you can say that hyposecretion of, it means less secretion of or less synthesis of insulin hormone inside our body. The glucose level in the blood get rises, that leads to diabetes mellitus. Insulin, it is secreted by the alpha cells and helps in control and coordination of glucose level in our blood. Another hormone is glucagon. As the name confirms that it is related with the glucose. Yes, students, it controls, or you can say that converts the excess amount of glucose present in our blood into the glycogen and stored it into the muscles and other such parts of the body. Thus the glucose level in the blood get controlled by the secretion of glucagon hormone. Glucagon hormone converts the excess amount of glucose into the glycogen, and glycogen is a somewhat complex type of carbohydrate which doesn't directly oxidize in our blood. Firstly, the glycogen converts into glucose after the process of glycolysis take place in our cytoplasm or mitochondria for the synthesis of ATP. That ATP we utilize to perform various kind of physical and biological activity. The next and last hormone secreted by, and the glucagon hormone, what kind of cells secretes glucagon hormone? These are called beta cells. What? Beta cells. Now the third important hormone secreted by the endocrine part of the pancreas is somatostatin. This hormone helps in regulation of fat metabolism as well as also responsible for various kind of movement inside the digestive tract for easy digestion of the food. Thus, what kind of cell secretes the somatostatin hormone? These are the delta cells. Delta cells present in the islet of Langerhans. It means endocrine part of the pancreas that secretes somatostatin hormone. These are the three important hormones secreted by the endocrine part of the pancreas. Once again, I will explain in short. Pancreas is a mixed gland. It is the only mixed gland of our body. No other mixed gland found inside our body. Thus, pancreas is a mixed gland which is found in our body because it has exocrine as well as endocrine part. The exocrine part secretes following enzymes which is present in pancreatic juice for the digestion and oxidation of various components present inside our food, and the endocrine parts helps in control and coordination of the glucose level as well as the passage and digestion of the food in our digestive tract. Thanks students for joining today's class.